fashion hunting. It's the not-so-secret of what truly matters in Elgato. Like this, an outfit fit for royalty. Why are you doing this? That's right, no one hunts like a princess. And how are you doing this? Hello, ladies and gentlemen, hunters all. How you doing? It better be good. Seriously, it better be. I don't know why I'm being so intense about this. I am definitively sorry. In any case, it's that time again where we celebrate your concoctions of creative quality in layered armor set form. 5 brand new sets, and indeed more than that too, for you to delight your eyeballs upon. Such as our first honorable mention here. Well, it's the Violet Empress, a set which is sadly similar to the Sorceress of last week, but still shows quite the touch of quality by Nick G-Man here. I love the attention detail with the face paint and the awesome screenshot of getting that Violet Mizutsune greatsword, which blends beautifully, Ibushi swirling in the background. It really is powerful. Oh, I think the Violet Empress may have fallen out with Ibushi, guys. Oh, yes, indeed. Very, very satisfying and very nicely done. And you know what else is nicely done? That's right, Solwyn is back with, and I quote, this is the name of the set, Shotgun Girl. Now, I'm not sure if I entirely see the reasoning behind that, but I do see how well done this set is. It looks absolutely beautiful. Granted, it is just two pieces slammed together with a helmet, which is why it finds itself honorably mentioned, but you cannot deny the quality. What I especially love is how actually perfect the Magmalmadron lower half of the chest blends into the Malzeno metal. It is almost the identical color, almost the identical texture, and it really just flows as an outfit impeccably, and yeah, I have to give it its due here in, fashion of the week. Especially, of course, with Solwyn's traditional, incredible display of his work. Really, as always, hats off to you, my friend. Alright then, you know what it's time for? Cosplay of the Week! And this time, it's a very special entry by a Mr. Dude Quinn, who also has his own channel and made an entire video about his cosplay layered sets, and I heartily recommend you check that out down below. But for now, there is quite a few favorites of mine to note. The first being a bit old Natsu a la fairy tale, which shockingly is accurate. Like, insanely so, especially now that we have the scarf headpiece. It's kind of insane just how on point it is, and yeah, very, very nicely done. And then we have ourselves a little bit of Aloy, which is an especially hard thing to pull off without, you know, the literal Aloy set that was in World and Icepod, but yeah, it does really work. It looks like it. It has the right aesthetic. It has, as the kids say, the vibe. Did I use it right? Did I say it right? Is that it? And I really appreciate it. Now, there is much more to look at, like this little Mikasa that I will give you a little sneaky preview of, but as I said, I do heartily recommend checking out the full thing down below. Alright then, on to the sets proper. It's number 5, and it's a little bit of, well, edginess. And normally, I'm not drawn towards the sets that are like darkness, evil, death, black and red, I'm going to get you, I'm so evil, Emperor. I'm pretty sure that's how Dastardly Overlords talk, right? But this one is an exception for me because it's annoyingly good. That's how I'm going to describe it. It's annoyingly good by Dale. It is the Hell Knight. Of course it's the Hell Knight. Of course it's called the Hell Knight. by it, damn it! But that Risen Chameleos chest with the accoutrements surrounding it, it undoubtedly is just fantastically done, and it's just a beautiful blend of 3 armor sets that really work together, having popped off thanks to the latest title update set. So that's your Hell Knight. Following that then, we have, by Tem187, a Musketeer a la 2 Flavours. And this is really exemplary done, sometimes in fashion hunting. And believe me, I have gone through about 2,000 different sets since the start of Sunbreak for this series. I've looked at a lot, and sometimes, quite rarely, you get 2 pieces of armor that were never meant to be part of the same set, but when put together make you think, how were they ever not? How was it not designed like that? And that's what has been achieved here today with this look. The Espinas chest alongside the scholarly sash is one of the most fitting, meant to be aesthetically pleasing combinations of armor I have seen in a while, and then the perfect trimmings have been built around it in the swallow boots, the pirate gloves, and the frontier set Lien helmet. It really works. It really does. And thanks to Flaming Espinas, we have this orangey red, well, flaming version. And then for base Espinas, we have this green, more classic version. And it really does feel like the Espinas warrior. Even just having the Wyvern Lover's Jewel Blade, so there's a red and a green one, just really speaks to a level of detail that I love to see. So very, very well done. Tem, you know your Espinas. Sometimes then, ladies and gentlemen, there is research to be done, and it must be done properly, it must be done well, and it must be done to the utmost standard, and damn it, has it been.
Yo, holy shit, he dead!
By the Bum Artist. Now, I have no idea if that refers to an artist that is currently, like, homeless, or an artist that, well, we'll leave it up to the imagination. And it is a purely simple is best, elegant is effective set that is supposed to come across as a field researcher, and that it certainly does. Using 4 different sets to blend together as someone who goes into the field, bringing back samples and trying to understand what the hell is what across the various zones. It really is shockingly effective, and I just can't deny that I always have a soft spot for these more simple, well put together looks compared to the more flashier, bulkier stuff. It really is, I think, harder than you appreciate to make something plain look this good, thematic, and synergistic. Which does sound like an unnecessary amount of random business buzzwords, but I can assure you, very much appropriate here. So yeah, I love it, I like it, I like it. Well done, Mr. Artist. Then we, by Marin Bear, go to a bit more magic, which seems to be quite the theme of recent times, with a full-on magician. And what a magician it is. I love the color scheme. I really, really do. I love the white with the pale blue, the black to give it that contrast, the central, power gem that Risen Chameleos provides. Risen Chameleos chest really certainly has changed the fashion game, as it were, and altogether it just really does pop. Of course, using the staff to give it that flair, and the classic wire bug emote to get your actual spells casting, but even just using the base Rise Chameleos hat dyed white to finish it off is a really inspired choice too. It just kinda works for me, and is certainly one of the better magic themed sets, of which there's been a lot that have been sent in recent times. So yeah, I can see it being quite like a cocky adventurer, sorcerer that's certainly powerful but maybe a little bit inexperienced, and that's the kind of vibe I get in anything that can kind of give me those character notes without actually telling me anything, I think is pretty good. Number 1 then today is The Traveling Monk by Raymond. This, I think, is absolutely fabulous because, firstly, you may be like, wait a minute, this is Generations Ultimate. Since when can we submit sets from other Monster Hunter games? That's not how this works. Aha! This is a continuation of a story of a traveling monk that, yes, traveled through Generations Ultimate, but now travels through Sunbreak 2, recreated and improved, and yeah, it looks good. It's powerful, it's bulky, it flows well, it uses lots of different armor sets for effect, and it just works on a multitude of levels, and you can't really ask more for that. I love the flavor of the traveling monk traveling through various games. It certainly does have that traveling monk vibe too that you're going for, and it certainly seems like someone who is perhaps stoic but a lot more powerful than you might imagine when they actually have to use it. I think it's a really strong aesthetic, I think it's a strong idea, and I think it's a strong look. Alright then guys, that is your fashion sets for this week. Which was your favourite? If you want to submit your own, you can do down below at the link, please do, and you may well see them next time. For now, like if you enjoyed this, subscribe and hit the bell for more. Consider supporting the future of the channel on Patreon down below. And until we meet again, a goodbye.
Josh, Cotton, and Hollow with the videos, dropping the humor like a hammer on your tippy toes, bringing entertainment on a daily arrangement to take our insanity and turn it into entertainment. Yes, I said entertainment twice, to reiterate that it is nice to look into your faces on a mostly daily basis when you let us in your homes to make the whole world a stage. Goodbye.